Hello, Jimmy. How you doing? Oh, right. You found me nice and quickly. It's a horrible night for driving. Absolutely pants. Mustard and I have just split. He's gone up the. Hi, Simone. He's gone up the. Carried on up the M5, and we'll go onto the M6. And I have forked off onto the M42. But I thought I'd pause and just see if anybody was about. Oh, GUU, hello. Ashley, hi. Hello, Rob. Beards and bangers. So I am in the new car. Let's swap you around. Put some light on. Hi, Mike. I'll tell you what, Mike. You haven't sold me a pup, have you? It's lovely. Oh, got a light there. So, yeah. Welcome to... Hiya, Chaz. Welcome to new car. And I can... There's been a change of name, I can tell you. Originally, this was going to be called Harry because historically all of my 4x4s have been called Harry, but there has been a change because, can I find the right, can you see that? Maybe you can, maybe you can't. Probably need to, oh, should we go out in the rain? Yeah, 4x4 just in time for the good weather. I'll take you outside. Have a look at the number plate. Upward Services. Oh, the rain's easing off a bit. What does that number plate look like to you? Now, to me, oh, it's getting out the rain. Oh, dear me. It's not too bad at the moment. It has been absolutely... Wet legs rear end. Eye black lines. Yes, Steve, it probably is. I have got myself a hippo. Right, to me, that number plate screams out the name Lindsay. That's what it keeps looking like to me. So obviously my ex but one was called Lindsay, but of course I always called her Boo. So this car is called Boo. So there you go. And it's a bit of a mess, but I'll show you around. It is a brave purchase, isn't it? Yeah, Freelander ones have a little bit of a reputation, don't they? What the heck? I am the patron saint of lost causes, and this one is rather wonderful. Now, apparently some of you might know this car because this came from Chop's Garage. It was a part exchange at Chop's Garage. But I didn't buy it from James. It went to Mike of Classic Wheels Wales, who shouted at me and told me I had too many cars and none of them were the right one, and told me to buy this. So I have. And Mustard and I have been down to Newport in South Wales today, and didn't get to spend enough time with Mike, who is just the loveliest guy in the world. Bought us donuts and sausage roll and made us tea and coffee, and bought us some lovely bottles of booze, which he forgot to give us. But I will be going back down there in the not too distant future to spend an evening with young Mike, and that's gonna be a right laugh. He is the loveliest guy. Pingu, hello. Oh, let's just have a bit of a drink. Do I like the music of Shawaddy Waddy? I don't think I know any. Bad Books, hello. Hey Boats, looking good in your hippo. God, you're all obviously fans of Matt's channel, aren't you? Because, yeah, you're all doing hippo thing. Technically, hippo is a pre-facelift, and this is a facelift. And rather a nice one. Let me show you around. Okay, well, we have a windscreen. We have windscreen whoopers. Now then, first thing is yeah, I will, Pingu, I will. First thing is, having come from Rovers, nice to have a change of interior colour. So we have a green ambience going on. Now the gramophone. Obviously the gramophone is always of particular interest to me. Now this gramophone will be instantly recognisable to anybody who has owned a Ford Fiesta or a Ford Fusion. But so yeah, this is the same unit as fitted in them, and except that this one is obviously branded Land Rover. Yeah, CB40 is the code name, and the CB was named after, oh, can't remember, but it was the name of the building in which it was originally designed or originally built. Does the 4x4 drive work properly? Yes, the 4x4 drive works absolutely properly. It's on the correct prop shafts. Hello, Ivor Spotty Botty. No, I won't hit anything on the way back. I've been bloody paranoid. Driving from South Wales in the most horrendous rain, you'll see it on a video, and I've been paranoid of bloody curbs jumping out and hitting me. Anyway, back to the gramophone. So we've got this Land Rover branded gramophone, but it's actually a Ford unit, or at least a unit that was fitted to Fords, and it says Land Rover. That's quite cool. And it's actually a 6-stack disc CD thingy, and they all load in there, but I didn't bring any CDs with me, so I haven't tested that, but the radio works fine. Then we've got cup holders, a digital grandfather clock, then we've got front and rear fogs, hazards, rear wash and wipe. We've got steering wheel controls for the gramophone. The gramophone is working. Thank you, Pingu. That's exciting. I shall look forward to that. Right, what else? Down here we've got heater controls. The heater works beautifully. We've got bum warmers, heated seat, air conditioning here, heated rear window, heated seat again. Then we've got the 12-volt doings, the cutest little ashtray you've ever seen in your life, with a strange in and out, up and down jerky type action. There's little storage things all over the shop, which is nice. Parking sensors down there, or a button for the parking sensors. Electric window controls, central locking control there. Somewhere over here, there, you've got the mirror controls, and they are heated mirrors and power fold mirrors. Headlamp adjustment there. Then down here, now the gear stick gate is really manky, but Mike had ordered a new one, and he's given it to me, and it's here somewhere. Is this it? Oh yeah, here it is. And this is a proper, genuine leather, a proper leather wizard sleeve stroke fake vagina. So that will be going on there, and that will tidy that up. Down there you've got the hill descent control, handbrake here. Then we've got, that's actually the control for the rear window in the rear door. The rear door window goes up and down, and there's a clever little trick. Long MOT, have you checked the rear inner seals for rot? No, I haven't done anything. I just rocked up, handed the money over, drank coffee, had a bloody good laugh, and I expect it's okay. I think it's MOT'd until October, so yeah, we've got a good few months. So you got the rear door window there, and then we've got here is the control for electric sunshine roof. Check that out. I prefer a sunroof to aircon, and it works. Mike told me not to check it, and I went ahead and big fat did it anyway, even though it was pouring with rain, so I wanted to know. Centre console gubbins here, complete with the correct Land Rover rubber insert. Have a look. Oh, you're not going to see in the back there, it's too dark. The back looks as if it's hardly ever been sat in. It's got a sort of, the interior is kind of leather-ish, leather-like material, something of that nature, and it's kind of ventilated in the middle bit, nice and hard wearing, so that's all grand. You've got luggage rack thingies up there somewhere. You've got a nice and substantial centre armrest, which is lovely. Let's have a look outside. "17-inch alloys, spare wheel." Oh, check this out. Check the window. Touch the door handle. Oh, you're not going to see in the dark. I'll do it tomorrow in the daylight. Handsome thing, isn't it? And I do prefer, yeah, we were talking about Hippo. Hippo's a pre-facelift. This is a facelift, and so the front looks a lot more modern. It's got definite hints of discovery about it. Shame can you see it? No, you can't see, it's too dark. The condition in the back is fantastic. It's got Land Rover overmats. Everything seems to work as well. Can you see in here? We've got a light in there. You've got, oh, again, you're not going to see. It's belting in here. You've got the proper Land Rover doings and thingy, and it's got a parcel shelf load cover that actually works, retracts and unretracts, whatever the word is. So, and it's jolly difficult to get back in with one hand. There we are. So that's a bonus. Apparently they often go missing. What's this window? And up it goes. How clever is that? And the rain is really easing off now, so that's nice. I might get a more pleasant drive home, which will be lovely. I'm just plugging you back in, putting you back on some power. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Oh god, hold on. There we are. And let's pick you back up on here. See what you lot are saying. Oh, right. Does the 4x4 drive work properly? Yes, it does. Don't hit anything on the way home. I'll try not to. Yes, it does have a working gramophone. Oh, that's the posh Freelander. Leather, multi-disc wheels, multi-disc, wireless, sunroof, etc. Yeah, it is the posh one. It is the posh one. MOT was dealt with. Ivor Spotty Botty's going back to work. Are you going to film fitting the gator, Boaty? Yeah, unless I make a complete pig's breakfast of it, in which case I'll film it and then throw it away. I've got no idea how you do it. I'll have to have a look at catch some videos online, teach me what to do, but it's there, so that's good. And it will get done at some point. Now the car, it's really nice to drive, actually. When you haven't driven a 4x4 for a while, especially a permanent four-wheel drive, it's a little bit different to begin with, but it's fabulous. It's really comfortable. It's nice to be in a higher driving position. Gear change is lovely. The clutch is nice and light. Steering is fine. It's all good. Little bit different, but all good. And it cruises, cruising down the motorway at 70. It's absolutely grand. It's the cabin is a really nice place to be. Oh, I've got. Hold on, let me put you down. There is oodles and oodles and oodles of service history. Oh, what's that? Oh, that's a bit of shed loads of service history there, and it's had, quite considerable. It's easy for you to say. It's had quite considerable expense spent on it, really, quite recently. Then there's also original handbook pack, all the books and whatnot. That's always nice to have. What's that? Oh, some sort of barcode. It's got 2 keys. It's got the remote flipper, and that works fine. It's all grand. It's lovely, and obviously you're not really going to be able to see properly tonight, but it's actually a really clean, really smart looking car, and it's not going to get stuck in snow. Oh, it's got glove boxes as well. I didn't show you those, and it's got door pockets. I love the fact that it's got a sunroof. I absolutely adore a sunroof, and I'm in love with it already, so I am. Heater's brilliant, and that's important to me because I'm Nesh. Let's pick you back up again. Hi, Liz. Yeah, I opened the sunroof, Rob. I was told not to because it'll get wet inside and it'll rust, but I just quickly opened it and closed it because I wanted to see if it would work. You are a replacement gator engineer now. Yeah, absolutely. And I've had some more practice because the one I fixed has unfixed itself several times since it's yeah, it's obviously not. There must be a clip missing on it or something. Hello, Dave. How you doing? Yeah, I'll do a daylight walk around tomorrow. Forbidden fuel or petrol? Yeah, it's diesel. It's the BMW M47 engine, as you'll find in the Rover 75, chain driven, of course. It's in the lower state of tune here. It's in the 110 state of tune, but it's got an entirely different turbocharger than the 75 has. And when the turbo comes on song, now on paper this thing is horrendously slow, but it doesn't feel horrendously slow actually. When the turbo comes on song, it flies for about 900 revs. With that turbocharger, you can get a lot more power out of these than you can in the 75 with that. You know, you could get these up to 190, but the thing is, the viscous coupling on the Freelander won't cope really with much more power than is in it in this state of tune, which is presumably why they tuned it at 110 rather than the 131. But you know, for the type of car it is, it feels perfectly brisk enough, and it cruises beautifully. Guzzles the bloody juice. I put 40 quid in and I've used half of it, or almost half, but I'm on just over a quarter of a tank. Hopefully should be enough to get me home. Did you get time to visit your village and old cottage? No, Pingu. I realised that there wouldn't really be time, and also it's taking the piss when Mustard was kind enough to get down there with me and give up his day. So it was straight down, half an hour or 40 minutes with Mike, and then straight back after an adventure through Newport, where we had to go and get fuel, and then Mustard and I lost each other when he was leading. He had the sat nav on, and he did a last minute maneuver, so I had to head off right when he headed off straight ahead, and then I just got lost in the streets of Newport, and then found my way to what's it called, the big conference place, CG something. Oh, I've forgotten what it's called. God knows, I've been past it 100 million times. I've been there. What am I talking about? But believe it or not, he said he'd wait for me, let me catch up, and I didn't catch up with him until the M5, until the planned service stop at the M5. So no, didn't get to do that, Pingu, but I'll be doing that very, very shortly. Certainly next month we'll have a day where just on my own or with you guys, I'll take you around all of my home spots. We'll have a day there. Maybe tie that in with a visit to Mike in the evening, but that definitely will happen. I really want to show you all of that. MOT history looks decent. You should be onto a winner here, Boaty. Have you driven it yet, Boaty asked Liz. Yeah, I've driven it from South Wales to Birmingham. I'm in Hopwood Park Services, which is junction 2 of the M42. I'm about 4 miles away from where I used to live and work. The classic car showrooms and auctions were just off junction 3. So literally just a hop and skip up the road. So yeah, I've driven, I don't know how many miles, but I've driven from Newport up to Birmingham. Just what you need, Boat, says Skick. Yeah, I agree. Shame it's not snowing now. You could have put it through its paces. Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, the weather's been bloody bad enough. Oh, the rain's coming back on now. The rain getting as far as the M5 was biblical. You know that when it gets really, really frightening, that with the rain and with the spray and it's dark, and visibility is just non-existent, and I'm pressing on trying to catch mustard up. It was no fun at all. You know, we planned to do some nice filming on the way back, do some drive-bys and whatnot, and it's just a night to get bloody home and get into the warm and dry, to be honest with you. But I thought I'd stop and do this to catch up with you guys as soon as mustard went. I'm delighted with it. It feels like driving a really nice solid bit of kit. Drives really well. No bangs, no clunks, nothing of immediate concern. It's got a beautiful spec, and the interior is a really nice place to be, and it's nice to be sitting up a bit higher, especially in these conditions. So yeah, I'm so far so very good. Are you going to disconnect the viscous coupling? No, I'm not. I've been told, somebody else suggested doing that during the summer, and disconnecting the prop during summer and reconnecting it for winter so that you have a front wheel drive car. But no, I'm not going to do that. The car's original, it's on the original prop shafts. I'm not going to use it all that much. It's, you know, it is what it is. It's a 4x4 with a very decent off-road capability. So I'm not going to try and, that's the beauty of having more than one car, isn't it? You can have things that are fit for purpose. So I'm not going to try and make this into a summer car. I'm going to leave it as exactly what it is. And when I want to go out in something that's fun, or more suited to a summer's day, I've got others to choose from. Hello Richard, hi Boaty, glad you picked the new car up okay. Yes. Has it got a name yet, Boaty? Says Liz, who obviously missed the beginning of this live. It has. It is called Boo. B-O-O, Boo. Because the number plate spells Lindsay, and my ex-partner, who I adored and still do in many ways, her name was Lindsay, but to me she was always Boo. So yeah, so the car is called Boo. Can you hear that rain coming down now? Oh dear. Never mind, I'm not going to rush to get home. I'm just going to take it nice and steady and enjoy it. No mustard, Dave. We parted company when he stayed on the M5 and I left to join the M42. One health review. This will be filth. He's like a dog with. I'm really chuffed. I'm really chuffed with it. It's fabulous, and thank you, Mike, for correctly advising me what I should be doing. Does that adjust? Oh, that'll be better. Just adjusted the seatbelt thing. I haven't had much of a play with the seats yet. I don't know if they adjust for height, but I'm actually jolly comfortable. Do you think you'll use Boo more than others in the fleet? Good question. Probably about the same as the others, apart from whichever car is the daily. But Boo will get plenty of use because it's just a really nice place to be. And if I was carrying people, then loads of room in the back, lovely and comfy in the back. So I'm really over the moon with this car, I really am. Diesel, says Dave Smith, maybe you could run it on chip fat from work. I used to have a car that I did that. I had a Ford Escort van that was converted to run on diesel and vegetable oil. It had a very expensive system in it, 2 fuel tanks. It started on diesel because cars were a pig to start on vegetable oil. Once the engine reached operating temperature, it swapped over to veg oil, and then when you turned it off, it put another spurt of diesel round, so it was ready to start again. And yep, you could easily run that on old chip fat. But no, I won't be doing that with this fellow. Celtic Manor, that's the one. Of course it is, Mike. Bloody hell, I'm getting old. I was in Newport on Friday, says General Cheeseburger. Can Boo keep up with Eric? Yeah, easy, no problem at all. Boo's got a little bit more power than Eric. Eric's the L series diesel, of course, although Eric is smaller and lighter. But yeah, easily keep up with him, not a problem at all. It's a really nice it's a really nice thing to drive. Live stream later on, Boaty, asked Simone. Would you like one? I should do, really. I'm going to be absolutely knackered, but should we do a short live stream, maybe an hour, 11 o'clock till midnight? What time is it now? 8:15. I've got to get home. Let's say an hour from 11 till midnight, and I can catch you up on everything, shall we? That'll be nice. Hopwood Park, just down the road from me. It's 90 miles to Newport. I remember when they built this place. I remember when they built Hopwood Park. And I tell a cool story about the M42 before it was open, but that's going to be in, I think it'll be in Mustard's video, or possibly my video. It'll be in a video anyway. Summer or all season tyres, asks Liz. Pass. I forgot to look. It wasn't the weather for looking about. I've got a feeling they're summer. They're quite, because they're, yeah, I think they're summer, Liz, because they're a bit low profile-ish. They're, I looked on the photo. They were like, 225, 60, 17s or something. Oh, Dave, bless you. Grab me some chips from Ripley Fish and Chips. Oh, the lovely Dave has sent me £2. Thank you, Dave. That'll go towards the fuel money to get home. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Do the heaters work, Boaty, asked Black Lines? The heater is awesome, man. Absolutely awesome. It's as good as the one in the MGF. I am absolutely toasty warm on the minimum setting. And you know me, nobody feels the cold like I do. Continued safe journey home. Thank you, Trisha. Appreciate that. Oh, and Trisha, it was you, wasn't it? I don't know if you watched the other live. Thank you so much for the mirrors. I did mention it on another live and showed you a lovely letter and whatnot. I got completely the wrong end of the stick. I thought they were coming from the person we had the caravan off. And they're not. They're coming off you and your hubby. And that was a really lovely thought, and it was lovely of you to take the time and expense to send them to me. So they will be fitted to Boo when Boo is on caravan tugging duties. That'll be fun, won't it? And seeing as you're all mentioning Hippo, I have watched the Matt's videos with Hippo, and have you seen the one where he put the roof tent on? That looks cool. Maybe Boo needs a roof tent. I thought that looked really cool. I'm not into camping or stuff like that, but that just looked really cool, and that would be a fun thing to do for a fun night. Trace is here, the Greenwood evening. Only just seen this is happening. Yeah, it wasn't planned, last minute thing. Get yourself home, Boaty, says Mike. Yeah, I will do now. Yes, please, to the live, says Trace. We'll do an hour, 11 till midnight. I'll be home in time for that. We'll talk about, yeah, good luck for the NEC, Simone, if I don't see you before. Catch you later, Boaty, says Black Lines. And yeah, I'm all caught up. So thank you, Dave, for those couple of quid. That's really appreciated. thank you lot for noticing this and joining in. I'm going to crack on and have a gentle potter home, basically. You might be too long for a roof tent. Yeah, I might be. Thank you, Mike. TTFN General Cheeseburger. I can't wait to do all the bits and pieces with this car. I mean, one of the happiest things in my life is to, you know me and service histories, and I love nothing more than putting a service history all in Polly Pockets and in the chronological order. I'll film that this time. I've got the leather conference folder waiting for it, so that will be an orgasmic night, that will, doing that, and sorting the other bits and pieces out. I've got keyring waiting for it. Oh, you did see it, brilliant, that's good, Trish. Deciding which CDs should go into the 6 CD gramophone. Oh, that's a good question. 6 CDs for Boo. What do you reckon? I think there'll be a couple of Alanis Morissettes going in there for sure and certain. Thank you, GUU. Oh, you're same as me, Simone. All of my vehicles have folders for paperwork. Yeah, mine all have black leather folders. The paperwork is divided into bills, MOTs, insurance, tax, V5, etc. And they're all compartmentalised and they're all poly-pocketed in heavy duty. I'm a sad bastard. I really am. I'm going to get off. It's been lovely catching up with you, my loves. I will see you tonight at 11 o'clock. Tune in then and I'll take you through till midnight, if not a bit later, although I am going to be shattered tonight. But shut up, Boaty, and get off, go home. Okay, will do. Ciao, my loves. A Dire Straits CD. Oh, that might be a bit too brave a shout. Yeah, I'm getting off. Okay, darlings, catch you later. 11 o'clock back at Windy Bum. Cheers now. Bye bye.